is up, everybody? This is episode 157. I am your host, Omar.
And this is your co-host, David.
And you're listening to the Anime Squad podcast. This podcast is about us, friends, to talk about seasonal animes weekly, video games, whatever catches our interest of the week. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you liked what you heard, and hit the bell button. And tell us in the comment section what shows you guys want us to talk about. Last thing, we have timestamps for your favorite shows of the week in the description. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Start off with, which would have been Pokemon Paldean Wins, episode 2. But for some reason, we don't know when the next episode's going to air out. That's in Pokemon Situation Land. So hopefully soon, or we'll get an update on that. So
Hopefully.
If you guys were looking forward to that, sorry, but hopefully we'll post it in our Discord or Twitter or X that when it comes back up.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, let's just jump right into the next show. Starting off with The Gene of AI, episode 10. And yeah, this is about AI talking about superior AI, aka the Skynet, or
Or when a crazy person talks to you and says, like, the government is the problem, kind of thing.
when that have been awoken.
Yeah. I was like, I was enlightened. And now kind of, moment.
Yeah.
That's how it felt throughout with the new AI. The new guy we
the guy in the story where he's like, we're all living in a prison. We've been brainwashed by the big heads.
Yeah. That's how it felt on this episode with this murderer guy, because he literally murdered a dude right off the bat.
Yeah.
We got a scene where I was like, damn.
Yeah, he murdered her for no reason, and he's basically his reason was because he was enlightened, and like AI's after him, and he knows the truth.
Yeah, he knows the AI, the super AI's name. I think, what was it again? Michi, yeah.
We have seen him. And,
yeah.
It was the first episode, so it was surprising to see him again. And
I got those weird vibes from the 2000. What's it called?
Odyssey 2000.
Odyssey 2000, yeah. Because they kept zooming into the camera way too many times. I'm like, what is happening here?
Yeah, it was like a many references to like HAL 9000, like that AI controlling the ship and all that stuff.
Yeah. So I was not entirely sure on that. So maybe the super AI saying that. Who knows?
It was definitely that feeling, or like David and Alien, like how the robot thinks it's doing its right, protecting humans when it's actually killing them and stuff. Or like in those movies where like the robot's trying to help humanity by killing it.
See, but I guess I'm gonna talk a little bit about how this show is like I wish I knew more about it, Like I know we have these episodes and we saw a little bit of the past, but I want more of the past. How do we get to this point, Because we haven't got to that point, right? Where we know everything about this show. It's like everything's kind of a mystery to us, right? In a way.
I think because this is an episodic show.
Yeah, was there ever a moment where the humans riot against these robots kind of thing, like an iRobot or stuff like that, like stuff like that. I wanted to see like if we got to like Vivi had that issue too. Didn't have that issue. They explained it. They explained those moments, and right now, like the show is trying to show us how AI is in this world, but I'm not really sold on it. You get me? Like how are they evil? Are they not evil?
I mean, I think that's the problem with the show, because it, like I've said it many times, there are topics in this show which I will love to get like a second parter, or like it will be the whole episode itself about this one certain topic, but sometimes it just doesn't happen, and we're just getting base level of what it's talking about.
What's around it, around
like in this episode,
like it was cool that we got Paul, like the previous episode, or what was the little robot called?
Oh, the Pinocchio looking.
Yeah.
Boy? Yeah.
That was cool that we got him back in a way, and we saw him at the different school, how he was getting treated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, if you've been watching the show, you get the reference with that character.
Yeah, if you saw that specific episode, you know.
And I think that's just how an episodic episode should do. Like the one that comes to my mind is Death Parade. Like, you know, it reference to the other episodes or like characters that have had their moment, you know. And I'll talk about more about it like
when we're done, right?
Yeah, when we review the show itself.
But that's why I brought it up, because this episode was kind of like, I was not into the whole like conversation with this guy. It was just, he's crazy, you know.
And the reason we know he's crazy because our doctor guy, he was brought in to scan his his cerebral network and to check if he is crazy or whatever. And then he was like, yeah, he's pretty crazy, but you know, he has a point. The doctor kind of agreed with him in some areas.
That's why he looked at him for a second, like,
yeah, it's like,
am I crazy?
Am I crazy? You agree with me, right? Like, you understand?
Even though he didn't know he was there, right?
Yeah.
But maybe he managed to look at the camera while like hacking it in a way to see him. Maybe, you know.
Who knows?
Who knows? That's the thing. We don't know.
That's up to our interpretation of what happened, because
That's what it is. I feel like every episode is interpretation kind of thing.
I mean, that's the good thing about this show, because it's a great conversation piece. I've said it before. Like, we can have like great conversations of what the topic. You know,
I feel everything about AI might be just topical in general.
Yeah, especially now where we're talking about AIs themselves, like taking over jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or like art, AI art. That's a big topic too.
Yeah, so maybe that's why this show is so topical, right?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. And
the unknown.
And I'm just a fan of sci-fi. So
yeah.
A lot of robotics. And
so I have mixed feelings in general. Like, I enjoy it, and at the same time I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because that first part was like the more interesting one. Because the second part is, I think, something that we experienced before in life. Like, you know, the whole, what do you do after life?
Oh, yeah.
And how can you
That felt like another kind of conversation that I guess regular people have.
Yeah, like, what do you do after life, and how do you prepare yourself for death, and just be accepting of it.
And then why you selling people, you know, your way like of thinking, like, oh, this is how you're gonna die kind of thing.
Yeah, and like to prevent it, like you wear this wristband.
Yeah.
For like $30, you could prevent, I don't know, wrinkles on your eyes or something like that. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so I didn't get the ending kind of thing. I guess it was just a way of hope, right? By the end.
Yes,
because the way he looked at the dad, right? Because he was a robot already, right? Old man was already.
Yeah, he was
not a robot, but
he was a humanoid.
Humanoid, yeah.
Because I think the reporter lady, she was onto her about, you know, her ideas and ideologically of accepting a lie. Like, it was contradicting what she believed in when she went to go to the doctor to get age resistant care.
Yeah.
And like expanding her lifespan, which is like, what the hell? Contradicting yourself.
Yeah.
But she ended up saying she's really not harming anyone, no harm, no foul, and you know, if it makes people happy, why take her down, you know?
Yeah, but you could take it the other way too. It's like, oh, maybe you end up killing someone.
No, yeah.
How many cults have that happened, right?
Oh, most definitely.
I'll take you to the great place. You know, just drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, just slaughter me some sheep and you're in or something. I don't know.
Yeah, jeez. That could go anyways. Those weird spiritual kind of things they could go up or down, you know? Yeah. Those cults at the same time, you know, because there's also cults.
Cult ideologically.
Yeah. So we don't know, man. That's a tough one to talk about in general.
Yeah. It's just like, it's kind of like the whole, like, you know, pyramid schemes ideas, or like.
Yeah, because that's what she was saying in the beginning too.
Or
like to her and stuff.
I remember like a couple years, that whole wristband. If you wear this wristband, you have perfect balance, or something like that, which was weird. $30 for that thing.
So that's what she was trying, like, oh, like to get to the point, like, well, is this all like? She's lying for sure.
Yeah.
Stuff kind of. That was the episode in general. But I guess she, like you said, she wasn't doing it to harm anyone, right?
Yeah, because they show like who are her fans or whatever, and it was like a kid, a human kid, like kind of sick, and she like looked up to her, and it wasn't like evil intent for that. She was like, oh, if it lifts her up, that's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, weird episode now that we talk about it.
Yeah.
Like you said, I wish we got more of the whole super AI conspiracy theory, crazy guy.
I guess the biggest thing maybe is like, why do we keep getting brought up with the kid with the white hair?
Because that's the super AI.
Oh, that's the super AI?
Yeah, he's the crazy guy who's talking to her.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
That is Michu.
Oh, okay.
And at the end, with that part, they wanted him to update to like the new program software, which I think like will tapper him or whatever. But he wants to see Dr. Kodo for some explanation, which we'll see. Now, I don't know, next episode, next week, or the finale maybe.
Our surgeon, right?
Yes, our doctor.
Our doctor, our therapy.
Yes, our psychiatrist, neurosurgeon. My man does it all.
black market
dealer.
Damn, he's so many things, man.
Our teacher.
It's crazy.
He does it all.
He does it all, man. Next time I want him to cook. Oh no, wait, he's a cook too.
Yeah, he cooks. Yeah, he made that cake.
Yeah. Oh damn, he does everything. I forgot. He's making more stuff. Fix my car.
Be my mechanic.
Be my mechanic. Oh wait, he fixes what do you call it? AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So probably easy for him.
You know what?
Well, we don't know future cars. So
what can he do?
What can't he do?
Yeah.
Bring the dead back.
Oh damn.
I hope not.
Oh damn, that'd be crazy.
I mean, he could save their memories. I remember that episode.
You know what? Go back in time, just like
damn.
other doctors.
Time machine.
Yeah, mad scientist. You know.
Doctor Who.
The mad scientist.
But yeah, weird episode, but it's always fun talking about the gene of AI every week. So tell us in the comments if you guys enjoy this conversation, and what are your theories about this episode. Without further ado, let's just start with the next anime. We have Helck, episode 10. And
Helck.
It was weird. Obviously, from last week, we were fighting that giant purple ogre thing.
I like that we kind of got over the whole the location.
Yeah, you were over it?
Yeah, because I didn't want to spend time too much in a desert area.
I mean, we're still in the desert, though.
I know, but I meant like, you know.
In that area?
Yeah, in that area. Because we already kind of got what we needed in a way. Like, oh, look, these people been, you know, kind of enslaved and, you know, pretty simple kind of thing. Like, oh, we need these guys down or else we'll keep, you know, dying our kind and stuff. But, of course, our boy and the princess herself. The overlord herself pretty much destroy the guy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Lemon
Snap.
squeezy.
He kind of like Thanos snapped him at that point. You know, he was like turning into dust.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah, it was the quickest 2 minutes of my life.
Crazy thing that they were cursed.
Yes.
Yeah, that caught me off guard.
That was weird.
Yeah.
They went from blue ogres to pigs.
Yeah.
Pig people.
Pig people. Especially the princess.
No, that princess is not a pig.
She is half a pig, I guess.
She was wearing a pig
ears.
hairband. But
she's a pig girl.
Yes.
You know, like cat girls, but you know, pig girls.
Yeah, I guess. I'll give you that. Even though we've seen pig girls in what was it? Sakamichi Moonlight Fantasy.
Oh, okay, no, not like that. No, that's already going pig. All right, that's full pig. Kind of like Nekopara, right?
Yes. Yes.
There
exactly
you go.
like Nekopara. But
There you go.
They say their thanks, their legends in their eyes, and we move on to go back to the our empire.
No, but why did you bring up your guy, man?
Pew Pew?
Pew Pew was like, hey, man, cheer them on. They saved you guys.
Yeah, because he mentions their name.
Yeah.
That's my guy, dude. Pew Pew was like...
And no one said his name.
I know, that was jacked up. He's a real hero for my book.
Yeah, sure.
He is, man. Especially in the second half of the show.
Oh, yeah, because the other part was just food wars.
Yes, the second half is food wars.
Because they need that money.
They need money for a
For
map.
the map. I'm the map.
Yeah, and it costs $500,000, whatever currency they said.
Lips.
Uh,
I think. I don't know. Forgot.
and they were like, damn, we only have 300. We need at least 200 more lips or quill, whatever.
I love how Hecko is always positive, man.
He's a positive dude. He's
Well,
like,
our girl's like the opposite.
she's the warrior. She worries about everything.
Oh my God. You have to bring that up again.
Yes, I did.
Damn it.
But yeah, but she knew, she was confident in Hecko making the ultimate cuisine because she's seen it before. She's like,
Yeah, she cooked for him like in that other the beginning episodes.
yeah,
and
so
stuff.
she knows how good it was. Throw it back to the first episode.
And what's crazy too is the how these shonen looking ass character mouse men
Yeah.
in general. It felt so like it brought me back to Yu-Gi-Oh for some reason.
Interesting.
The whole poses and stuff. He felt like a shonen character.
No, they're very much shonen. They're like,
Especially the MC of that part.
yeah, like he was down the dumps, but it kept motivating him.
Yeah, the motivation just kept pushing and pushing.
Especially when they do lose, and they're like, I should just quit. I'm worthless. Hegel's like, you did good, man. It's like, you're right. I did my best out there.
The thing I was curious, it was that one girl.
The bard.
Yeah, the bard girl. Yeah, I was curious what. I guess she was singing about the bad things that were happening nearby. Right?
I guess so. I guess I want to say she plays more important part next episode.
Next episode, yeah.
Because you know who catches her attention?
Oh my God.
That's right. It's Pew Pew.
And his beautiful singing, right?
Yep. Chirp chirp.
Chirp chirp throughout the whole entire thing.
Hey, but
While
he
she
was
was singing.
he was on note. He was on cue. They were both in sync, you know.
I guess.
Sure. She was like Michael Jackson, and Pew Pew was like Janet Jackson.
Oh my God.
Stop pressuring on me, you know.
Oh my God.
If you ever get that reference, you're amazing.
Got it, old man.
Pew Pew. His job was to get cuisines that were famous in this hippo island, but when he comes back, they already won. So he feels like trash. He's like, I failed you guys. But Hecko being the nice guy is like, you did great, man. Brought my man back up in spirits. And they get the map, and they say it's very accurate, and
they're a bit far, right?
they're very far.
Yeah.
We're gonna be in the desert for a while, but the bard that you mentioned, she says do not go off the main road because there's a lone wanderer in the mist.
Am I the lone wanderer?
Yeah, no, you're not the lone wanderer.
Damn.
It's Robbie from our podcast who's the lone wanderer.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I never knew.
Or if you're a real
He's a
fan,
monkey, right?
Yeah, he's the Monkey King.
Oh. Damn. Is he the king of the pirates?
No, he's not that cool.
Oh.
Because if he was, he wouldn't be alone.
Oh, damn, you're right. That's why he's a lone wanderer.
Exactly. But yeah, that's how the episode ends. And I can't wait for the next episode, honestly. That lone wanderer, he looks kind of cool. He has like a guts berserk form design. So can't wait for that.
Talk about his past, in the demon realm. Right?
Hecko?
No, the lone wanderer.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully
yeah.
he has some crazy story,
Oh, so I wonder what his whole gist is about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it felt very fillerish this episode, but it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Fun episode.
And one thing I guess we learn is that I guess the people around the kingdom, because they were kind of confused on like, oh, you guys are going that way kind of thing. No, isn't it like super dangerous that way and stuff?
Yeah.
So I guess this world, no one wants to get near that area, I guess, because I guess it's the most dangerous area, right?
Yes, because we've heard like other kingdoms disappearing or like they're destroyed. So we'll see who this guy is.
Yeah.
And also, I guess just to throw it out there, the show will continue on next season. So.
Nah. It's gonna end tomorrow. When I said it. Right.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, it'll continue next season, and we'll probably keep continuing this show. So look forward to that. But yeah, anything else you want to add, Dave?
No.
All right. With that being said, we move on to the next anime. We have Regine of the Seven Spellblades, episode 11. We continue off where we left off last week with the duel, with obviously, I'm blanking on his name. Rich Blood? Is it Rich Blood?
Oh, you mean Mr. Bright? Albright?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Bright.
Mr. Albright. There you go.
Yeah, Albright, a.k.a. Well, I like how you mentioned how he reminds you.
Oh, Jack Atlas.
Jack Atlas from 5Ds.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a good one. I wish he was as cool as him, but no, he's not.
Yeah, he's a lame guy with a lame dream of a lame family.
Lame backstory?
Yeah. Pretty much, the whole like, oh, this family has to be winners.
Did you lose against your sister and you're a man? Shame on you.
That was so dumb.
Very. And I was like,
really? That flashback was like kind of thing. I was falling asleep there of what his story was.
I know, that's his backstory. That's why he's like, I don't want to lose. I'm gonna beat you guys until I win.
Oh, at the very end too. Like that part was so dumb too. I'm like, oh god,
oh lord.
and then he's like, whatever's at the end. Like, oh, you won me. Oh man. Just hearing what you said to your friend, I guess we're cool.
I learned my lesson.
I guess I learned my damn lesson. It felt like one of those those kid cartoons.
Yes.
Where there's a problem in the beginning and then they solve it at the end, kind of thing.
It's like when the bully picks on you, and at the end the bully becomes your friend.
Yeah.
Ally. Yeah.
That's how it felt. Like right away, it was like a quick kind of thing. After that fight, it's like, we cool now.
Yeah, we're cool now. I'm your Vegeta to your Goku.
I'm like your Obito to Naruto. We friends now. At the end, they're like, I hate you. I don't like what you are. And they're like, you know what? I accept you.
Yeah, I mean, I almost killed you guys with my bees, but that's fine. I almost killed Marcos with this giant bee, but, tomato. God.
I hate the new guy.
Yeah, he sucks, but he gets taken away. But that's for their head, because let's go to the sister.
Oh, well, we thought it was a cousin or family member, but it is the sister that was kind of abandoned because the dad didn't like the second sister.
She wasn't as powerful as Michelle.
Yeah, as the first daughter, so more attention to the first daughter, and so that's why this whole fiasco was created, because the sister was envy over the first sister, and he wanted to become to get rid of the first sister.
Yes, if she would die, she would replace her.
Yes,
because they're sisters.
But Nana is like, no.
You don't look nothing like Michelle McFarlane.
You are you.
Yeah.
And that's good enough.
And that's not bad.
And then Wolf Boy didn't say anything throughout the thing, so I'm like, okay, cool.
Sucked.
Yeah.
Even as a werewolf, I was like,
they were just running back and forth.
They were charging like if they were jousting.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you guys lost?
And they were separate too. So who are they gonna charge? So they just ran in between them.
It was
and
funny.
they just dodged to the side.
You know, because like it was 2v2. Nano didn't do anything in that fight. It was just Michelle just beating him up.
Yeah. And then basically that whole conversation was weird. I was even lost. I was like, wait, so in order to teach your sister a lesson, you would have to beat her up and then tell her like, I went easy on you.
Yeah, because she wanted to be at either equal terms or better than Michelle.
Yeah.
And that never happened, so she's like upset.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'll never get to replace her.
But then the older sister, well, the first sister, Michelle,
yeah,
was like, hey, I'm not using that ability because I care about you.
Yeah, I love you.
And then that was it.
And then the big reveal with her is just like,
she has the elf power.
By the way, I'm half elf, so
yeah,
I'm cheating.
Yeah, mom was
half elf.
Yeah.
Oh, elf.
Elf.
Yeah. She was elf, and that's why Michelle's powerful, because apparently elves are more powerful in magic.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then, you know, everyone becomes friends, kumbayas, but, you know, we still got to have something happen, right, David?
Yes.
So
I was taken.
Yes.
By the Oogie Boogie Man.
Yes. It reminded me of the boars from Princess Mononoke when they get taken over by
But
guys.
less interesting.
Yes, and not visually amazing. But says these magical beings come out, they snatch people.
And then they snatched Omar. Like when we were watching the show, and then I was like, damn, it got serious.
No!
Not really. But yeah, then I guess instead of chasing the tentacle guys, they have to back away, and they went back to school.
Yes, they're back in school grounds, and
yeah, and they're like, hey, people were taken over here too by these squid people. Or
we lost a couple, 8 people or something like that. And
oh, you lost your friends.
And then obviously Oliver's like, we gotta go back. I'm Oliver.
Then Oliver figures out that
Who
it
it
was Salvador.
Yes, the succubus flunky.
And they're all caged
in her cocoon,
locked up.
Prison.
Yeah.
So. Oh, and they still peed. So.
Yeah.
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 So
that was it of the episode.
Yeah, that was the episode. So.
I still hate Oliver for knowing where and when or where they have to go.
Yep. He's Mr. Know-All.
No, Mr. Know-It-All.
Yep. Kills our suspension all the time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was episode 11, and we'll see next week's episode, unfortunately.
We still haven't killed the teacher.
No.
I'm just waiting for another teacher to die.
At this point. I think we're going to speedrun that thing.
Oh, he's gonna go like a kill streak, man. He's gonna start killing like one after another.
It's just a montage.
Triple.
Yeah.
He just aims for 3. They're all stacked together, just kind of thing.
At this point, it wouldn't put it behind this anime. Just to get it done, I guess. But yeah, enough trash talking about Range of the 7 Blades. We have to move on. With Tempo, aka TenPuru, episode 11. And we have one more episode after this. But yeah, obviously they're in the pickle because they gotta have the ceremony at their temple. And there's one big problem with that. Obviously, we learned last week, the idol shrine thingy is destroyed. It looks disgusting.
And we need the money.
The money, and apparently
we need the money.
The head nun says that's a pretty penny.
I don't think we could get that.
Yeah, that thing costs $500,000 yen, which is like how much? Real currency? Oh, American currency?
I have no idea. I forgot.
Well, either way, it's a lot. Either way, it's still a lot for repairing that statue. So obviously, Akigami, he's like, yo, I gotta get a job. I gotta get a job to help.
Need that money, move.
Money, but I need a phone though, because
but our girl in general, our main girl in general is like, hey,
I could do it.
We got this. I mean, I got this. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
I'm in charge of this, just like my mom was.
Yes. But our boy is like,
No, you don't.
no, you don't. I'm gonna help.
Yeah, you can barely handle one job or something like that.
So we get a back and forth with them.
'cause
Oh,
her-
not only that, but she has school itself too.
Yeah, she got school. She's trying to be head nun.
Yeah.
She's trying to get multiple jobs. She wanted 6 jobs at one point, which I don't think it's physically impossible. That's physically impossible.
Yeah, that's why we got the whole scenario of her being tired.
Yeah, and her being in the maid outfit.
Hey man, she was not gonna be on it, but she was tired. Where she said she wasn't tired.
I love how Akigami's like, like, oh my god, this is the dream. But I can't think like that. No, sir.
I'm a monk. Damn it.
Which,
That's funny.
It's a very common fantasy to be with the maid, or be served as master.
Yeah, like throughout his conversation, he always thinks like, oh, she was answering it like a maid.
Yeah.
She was answering it like a maid. To a point where he uppercuts himself out of nowhere. I was like, oh damn, he KO'd himself.
But Akigami being the tough monk that he is, he's like, all right, I'll massage you, and if you don't fall asleep, I believe you. You're not tired. My man doing like chiropractic, master judo on her back.
Some Yoda moves on her.
And I like how we get the outside perspective of hearing all those noises.
Oh, the sister.
Yeah,
Other
she's
sister.
like, oh my god, what's happening in there? Are they doing the dirty deed?
It's crazy that she's the most pervert out of all
She
the
is.
girls.
She's the most like, oh my god, is he trying to say something?
Yeah, like every situation with her, she's always thinking wrong.
She's so in love with him.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to admit it. She's
Yeah.
the tsundere
Big tsundere.
of the squad.
She's adorable.
Even the second part as well
Yes.
was the same thing.
Where he asks her out to help him get a phone, but she takes it as a date.
Yeah, that we're gonna go out at a date kind of thing.
Yeah. And he's just like, oh my god, I gotta wear the best outfit I got. Which I got.
As what she thought thought in general. At the same time, she was like, "Nah, we're not going in a date."
It's just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
He just wants me to help him, but it could be the other thing.
No, it's funny too, cause she actually dressed nice. She put up makeup and everything, but she's
And
like,
a
"Oh,
hat.
this isn't real." And then when he's like, "Oh, can you help me get to the phone thing?" And then we could go back home. And then it's like, "What?
Is that it? Is this our date? Lame date ever.
That was funny."
But like, I liked when they were getting the phone plans, whatever, and like
She was getting embarrassed over the couple line.
the couple package.
Yeah, because that was the most cheapest one out of his plans in general. I think that's what he was looking forward to.
Yeah.
Right?
But since she was like a minor, they
Yeah.
couldn't get that.
Oh, yeah.
Which is funny. But yeah, Akigami, he was like, "Hey, girl, thank you for coming with me and getting the phone."
Mm-hmm.
And like he texts him about it because they switch contacts. And I like that moment where he's like, "Oh my god, my first female contact." And at first I was like, "That's sad," and I'm like, "Oh wait, your situation with your dad and being a
Yeah.
womanizer." So it makes so much sense with that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Oh my god, what does he mean by keeping a secret? I'm the only girl on his phone. Oh my god, he's gonna want to do me."
Oh jeez. But she ends up telling like, "Oh, why don't you ask the rest of the
the girls
girls to
trying.
add their contacts?"
Yeah. And like the main girl's sister, her little sister,
Mm-hmm.
she gets headbutted when she Blondie has the dream.
Oh, the dream. She with her 2 dreams.
Yeah, the first one was funny because she knocked her out. Send her flying.
It just reminded me of Street Fighter. The ooh, ooh.
That probably was the reference.
Right?
Yeah, it was funny. But hey,
So the second time she learned
she came prepared.
with a cinder block. I felt like she would have just KO'd her, basically the oldest sister.
I know. I would have cracked her skull.
Yeah, she would have been knocked out.
Hey,
She would have been she would have went back to sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah. KO.
But no, she's like, my bad.
But my favorite part's like the ending where like she gets the text from him again.
Mhm.
She's like, oh, thank you for everything. And she's like, oh my god, did he say I love you?
Oh, like she did it like in the most weirdest way, where she read it across the phone, like if it said like, oh,
like if it's code.
the code to her saying I love you. I was like, girl, calm down.
For real. But hey, that's funny. And yeah, that was pretty much the episode. And unfortunately, we have one more episode for Tempo, aka TenPuru, for next week. Next week will be the finale of this season. Yeah. Without further ado, we're looking forward to that, and we'll move on to the next anime. We have Undead Girl Murder Farce, episode 11, and we find out where
These wolves are wild.
Shizuko, our maid lady, is at.
The wolves are wild.
Yes, the wolves are wild, and they do have a secret village hidden in the mist.
Jeez.
It's not the hidden mist village, but
Or
it's
the hidden leaf village either.
no.
Even though they're not that hidden.
Oh, I know.
But these were
these were hidden.
Yeah.
This village is hidden, but it's
It
called.
looked nice too from the waterfall area.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people in it. But it's called the Wolfalide Village, which is obviously
Bunch of wolves and
of
no
wolves.
humans.
no humans allowed. So with Shizuko being here is a problem. But the reason she's saved is because of Nora and her two friends,
The wolf girls.
the wolf girls, that helped.
That saved her
Yeah, they saved
when
her
she was in the
water,
river.
floating away. Because they think she has no ill intent to attack the village, which she doesn't. But they're just explaining everything to her.
Yeah, because at first I was like, why aren't they letting her leave? But then later on we figure out this like, if they find out you're a human, they're screwed kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, oh, okay, so it made sense why they didn't want her to leave.
Because they could tell, she could tell about their village, and then they get attacked by the village people up the stream.
Well, we found out she's a human, so she's regular, I guess. Regular human.
Who?
Our girl. Our maid.
She's the co?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because that's what I wanted to know, like whether she's human or not.
Yeah.
Because the other two are they're not human.
Yeah, Aya's an immortal, and the other guy's Oni Slayer.
That's kind of immortal.
Yes.
He wants to die too. Or he wants it to die in general.
Oh yeah, because Aya keeps him alive
Yeah.
by making out.
Gives him the love juices.
Yup.
Jeez.
But yeah, obviously Aya and the gang are trying to find her, and obviously they learn.
Oh, of course, it's pretty far. That drop is huge.
Yeah, without
Going down the mountain.
without just going in down the stream, right?
Yeah.
So they have to find a way to go down there. Obviously, they're accompanied by the white jackets.
I'm amazed they're grouped up with them. I'm like, damn. The other two weren't really.
No, they were
Wanting
there,
to
but
work,
they were working alone.
I wanted to learn more about these white coat people. Like, who's the one hiring them? Like, at least show us who's hiring them, or like, oh, is this by the government kind of guys? Are they here to slay monsters in general?
We'll see. Hopefully they do explain that. That'll be interesting. Or maybe like second season if this show gets one.
Mm-hmm.
Because they are interesting characters. Like the last two that that died, they were cool.
Mm-hmm.
But a little time with them. And then these two are pretty interesting characters too.
Yeah, everyone has like a different personality.
Yeah, like Gunslinger Girl and then our Chain Man.
And then basically, poor girl.
Yeah, she's well.
Yeah.
She gets caught because the priestess kind of make it obvious.
Yeah.
Of they're trying to hide something in the haystack.
Oh yeah.
And hey, she's not going down without a fight. Well, kinda. She's trying to escape this place, and we find out they're werewolf men, and they're a specific unit. If in case we have a runaway wolf, they could bring them back or something like that with the scent. But apparently they have no scent in the rain, which is
That's crazy to know.
that's unlucky.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, and this murderer knows about this weakness because every murder that happens, it's in the rain.
But it's not human.
It's not human, no. But I guess the weapon of choice is always a shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Because their heads are always.
Because it was just one shot too, where our maid, the maid girl said.
Yes. And as we find.
Oh
out,
yeah, and she was also like kind of arrested. I forgot to say that.
Yeah, she was interrogated
Interrogated.
by the wisdom lady, the head village.
Yeah, because everyone with a weapon is should be death, but since.
Bunch of murderers.
But since we have to see if she's a murder kind of thing.
Which, by the way, that contraption they make is very rigged. if you're lying, you will fall down the pillar, whatever. And I feel like if you just hate that person, you could just knock it down yourself. So.
But then you'll lose. You're supposed to stay on that, right?
Yeah. No, that's why your lies, your sins will fall you down. But if you just screw this girl, you could knock down yourself.
Oh, just heard. Maybe they have honor.
Maybe, but I don't know. That's just I find flaws in that system. But hey, that's the tradition.
This is a village, all right.
Yeah.
It's a village unknown. They probably have their own, kind of sayings and shit. Kind of like that, They could make up the rules, They're not tied to rules in general. They don't know our human rules. They created their rules, right? Except some of these girls, because some of them are runaways and they ended up having kids with humans. So that's why I feel like some of them died from the shotgun thing too. Mm-hmm. So we're having a conflict between both humans and wolf people, because also the wolf kinds are dying too.
Yes.
So someone does not like either or of the village or humans. If anything, they love killing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who knows where Alice, the golden werewolf, is at as well after that fight.
That, or it could be Jack the Ripper, maybe. Just for fun.
Just the shits and giggles.
Yeah. Hey, you don't know. He just comes back over here to have fun.
Because in the show, it was kind of alluring. The old man was doing it.
Yeah.
He's old. I don't think he'll be running around like that.
We don't know.
Yeah,
There's so many possibilities.
Yeah, because even in the episode,
I felt like the maid, man. I don't know what to tell you. Exactly. If only she was down. If only my lady was down here.
Yeah, and she kept saying that we could trust Aya. She's an immortal. She's not human. And they're like, no one allowed. Whoever comes down here is getting slaughtered.
Oh yeah, that guy straight. I felt like he would have been second in command, kind of thing, because the old lady is the main wolf pack.
Yeah.
But then he became the second in command.
Yeah, because he's in charge with the men, the special men unit.
Yeah.
He look cool.
So yeah, everyone, we're on lockdown.
If that wasn't a problem.
Scar is wild.
Scar is wild. You're funny. But yeah, that's a problem, and also we have another problem with Victor.
Victor Reznov.
Not Victor Reznov. Victor the monster, aka Frankenstein's monster, attacks our group.
Yeah, have a feeling we're meeting Moriarty's group.
Oh yeah, they're here.
Yeah,
they're here. So,
or they might confront him. Who knows?
Well, Victor did.
Yes, yes. And wonder if the other ones are.
They fell, right? They fell in the mist.
Yeah.
So we'll find out if our group's okay, and cannot wait for next.
Or
episode.
if I lose my shoe. in the mist.
True. Whoever's hiding in the mist. You ever seen that movie, The Mist?
Oh, sad ending.
Very.
Hopefully this doesn't have a sad ending.
Oh, I hope not. Let us know in the comments if you watched The Mist.
Oh, jeez.
It's a great movie. But yeah. Also let us know in the comments if you're enjoying
Our conversation
our
about the mist.
conversation and that episode, obviously. But yeah, cannot wait for next week. And without further ado, we move on to the next anime. We have My Happy Marriage, episode 11.
And the tough decision
Yes.
about leaving this area.
Leaving the state.
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, we got to learn the backstory with
Grandpa.
Mio's grandfather and how he treated her mom.
And how the cousin needs to protect her.
Yes.
Because he literally, the main honcho, the main of the mains, you know. Well, Empire. No, what is he?
He's kind of like an emperor.
Emperor, yeah.
Yeah.
The big dog.
He specifically requested him to keep
Her there.
Mio in the estate.
Yeah. Or else there'll be punishment. There would be something.
Yeah, something happening. But
If he doesn't listen.
we get to find out how Mio could use her dream
By touching stuff.
dream vision, how it works, and yeah, like David said, touching stuff.
Looking at the past somehow.
Yes, because what was it? That sakura tree in the estate, I guess.
Same one from the mom?
I guess they're from the same seed or something like that, and they could read memories because trees live forever. Bro.
They remember.
Yeah, they have so much history. No, that's true. It's true. Like whenever you cut down a tree,
They got rings in it.
exactly. That's how many years. No, it's not.
The tree sees everything. Don't worry.
No, yeah, most definitely. It's not a joke.
It sounds funny though.
No, I guess it sounds crazy talk when I'm saying it out loud.
Come down crazy.
But it's
Got it. AI's horrible. They're like,
but yeah, we get to see Mio's mom passed. Why she
did what she did.
exactly why she hid Mio's power in the tree. So now we know how Mio got her powers
Because
back
she's powerful.
because the tree burned down at the other estate. Because she hid it in there, and that's why it was getting all back. And that's why it was hurting her.
Oh yeah, that moment where she with what's his name? What's our MC's name?
Pseudo.
Yeah, they brought him back, and then she felt upset over the tree, and then she touched it, and then that's what released the curse. Curse in a way,
Yeah.
because that stopped her magic. The mom put the magic within that tree, and Mio just destroyed that curse. I guess I'm just gonna call it a curse because
Yeah, I mean,
her life got screwed over that.
She said she
her
was
young.
sorry.
No, that's why. No, that's why. No, the mom was upset over that.
Yeah, because they
Overtime.
were using her.
Yeah.
But if that wasn't enough, our husband to be is in the front lines fighting the
War.
the dark spirits,
War.
and they look like they were kicking ass taking names, bro. But his buddy old pal just had to be out of position, and this smart ghoul got the jump on him, and he had to take one for the team, and he's dying.
Yeah, our main boy is lost all his energy after that.
Yeah, so
He
obviously,
passed out.
obviously Mio's feeling that because they got that connection, they got that link, And she's like, I gotta return to him. I gotta go now. And obviously, well, like you said, David, the cousin don't want that.
Yeah, he finally told his truth.
Yes.
This was he had that secret. He couldn't keep it inside, so he finally said the truth. Why you should stay, and there you go.
And obviously the grandfather.
I got it. Like I got him in general. He's doing the right thing for him. Like what?
No, yeah. He's not in the wrong.
Yeah, he's not in the wrong.
But it's just like in that situation, like you gotta let her do her thing. Like that's how the grandfather was too. It's like,
Mhm.
hey, I learned my lessons and I regret what I made for my daughter. So I don't want my niece or my granddaughter to go through the same thing.
Yeah.
So there's two sides to the coin, which they're both right, but it's a tough decision. But obviously,
I'm curious if he's gonna get in trouble.
Oh yeah, much so.
Unless everyone could keep it in the lowdown, you know. Hey, shh. All right.
Which never happens.
I was never. Mia's never here.
But yeah, Mia gets to see our husband to be, and he's not waking
He's
up.
like Sleeping Beauty, you know.
Yep. The only thing I could wake him is
Wake up the prince's.
true love's kiss.
No. She's got to use her ability and see if it works.
Yes.
And that's how it ends.
Yeah, that's how the episode ends. So the stakes are high. We're at the finale, and
All she has to do is kiss the prince and happily live ever
slay
after.
the dragon.
Yeah. No, they did that already. It's over.
Oh yeah, you're
We're at the finale. You know, we're at the
Yeah.
end.
right.
Gotta wake them up.
The reason we're saying that because next week would be the finale for My Happy Marriage, and yeah, I cannot wait. This was a great show, and we'll talk more about it in the review. With that being said, we move on to the next anime. We have Horimiya, The Missing Piece, episode 12, and it's all about the Hori house. Well, at first, no. At first, we get a little flashback, which I was shocked to see.
Yeah, at first I thought it was Hori, but it was not Hori.
You're not wrong. It was Hori's mom.
Yep.
Hori's mom, and obviously the father to be.
Then I got confused because there was a girl that looked like Hori as well. Well, Hori's mom, but it was not.
Not
a
Hori's mom.
Yeah. I got confused at first. I was like, wait a minute. She had her eyes open. Now she doesn't? But I guess, you know.
It's because, especially in Horimiya, we're so used to color hair people.
Yeah.
and obviously in the flashback, none of them have color hair.
Other
Except
than the
dad. Yeah, he has gray hair.
But we noticed the mom is the one with the eyes closed, of course.
Yeah, having the mom look.
Yeah.
Even on her teenage years.
Even with the iris.
I don't know. But hey, we find out who has that kinky side, that aggressiveness, and it's Hori's mom, because
Oh, she never showed it till the very end.
yeah, which is funny, and she's like,
that caught me off guard, and that was hilarious at the same time.
hey, this episode was funny as hell. And but yeah, she's like,
I was gonna say that. Then we find out how much how connected what do you call it, Miyamura is in general. That's good. You know, you would always want a relationship where your boyfriend or your girlfriend is pretty much cool with your family. You know, they hang out.
You don't have that stress of like, oh, my mom don't like him or something like that.
Damn,
So it's like,
this is the dream. You know, Miyamura has the dream family, bro.
oh, very much so.
Yeah.
They accepted him kind of like day one.
It's like family. They're just like family, man.
Yeah, very much so. Especially like the little brother. Like he accepted him as his big brother now.
Yeah.
He even wrote
Of course, we've seen this before, but you
In
know,
the main
it's
show,
it's
yeah.
no, well, in the show itself, in season 1 of the show, but we're seeing it more here, you know, on the pieces
yes,
one. It's hard to say that.
because they're very connected, especially like Hori's dad, obviously with Miyamura, and they relate because you know they.
Well, in the first season, they first like, hey, what are you doing here? And to a point where he's finally just chilling and like giving him advice and stuff.
Yeah,
That's why I was like, oh, so it changed from how we saw it in the first season, and now in pieces we kind of like that's where the relationship kind of grew, kind of thing. So that's why I'm like, oh, okay, so they're more connected now. Because we didn't get that as much. We got some of it, but not all of it. And right here, they pretty much give us like the relationship between Miyamura and Hori's dad, kind of thing, you know?
well, Hori's family in general.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, like the mom, brother.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was just a fun time. Like, reminded me like a family sitcom episode. All the antics that were happening.
And then I guess the second half was with the brother and Hori's little brother and Hori herself.
While fighting,
Yeah.
and how she's just a meanie.
Yeah, she was being mean to the brother. That's how they took it. But Miyamura didn't see it that way, so he was trying to find a way not to say anything bad to both of them, and he ends up making them both cry.
Yeah,
That was funny. Well, Hori made him cry at first, the little brother, but Miyamura just made her cry.
and then it made the little brother cry
Yeah.
again because now her sister's crying.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, he's panicking. He's like, I don't know what to do.
I'm just trying to help.
He tried to fix it overall, but Hori's like, oh, I don't want you to be mean to me.
Yeah, why are you never on my side? And he's like, I'm always on your side. You gotta admit when you're wrong.
That was so cute.
Yeah. But my favorite moments with when Hori's like, Dad, can I borrow your shirt? And I was like, why are you gonna borrow my shirt? It's like, my clothes are dirty. I was like, and then she checks her little brother. It's like, I could wear my little brother's shirt. It was like, I don't know, girl. You ate a lot of mochi that New Year.
Oh, well, that's what started that whole thing, like
Yeah.
in the middle area of the episode.
Yeah. And
That's why Miyamura came over.
Yeah. And she's like, ha! My little brother's shirt does fit me. And they're like, that's weird. Like, that, a high school should not fit into elementary school clothes.
Then Miyamura's like, damn, I could see your belly
I
button.
can see your butt, the belly button. And then the brother's like, I can see your fat. And that's like, are those rolls? They were roasting her. And Miriam was like, I know, it's okay. I still love you. You look great. But yeah, it's just.
But the dad's like, I'll always be on your side. That is wild.
Just funny antics, man. Funny episode. And unfortunately, the fun will end next week. It's going to be hard to say goodbye to Horimiya, the missing piece. But it was fun. It was fun seeing these missing pieces linked out throughout the whole story. And
We're almost finished with the puzzle piece, man. I mean, the puzzle in general, man.
we
Just
have
one more puzzle piece to put on.
the one we're missing from the box. You know?
Yup.
And you're like, where did I put that piece?
It's inside the couch.
I would say that.
But yeah.
But yeah, that is Horimiya, the missing piece, episode 12. Next week will be the finale. And with that being said, we move on to the next anime. We have
The Duke of Death and His Maid, Season 2, Episode 11.
Yay!
So yeah. We go to school.
We are finally in school, and I think the crazy thing is who also joins as well, and it's Walter and Viola.
Oh yeah. I was surprised.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I guess we get the. I guess this is the crew. I guess technically. But I guess before the whole train ride to school, I think the whole thing with Daleth and Walter was pretty adorable. I think the fact that she's just kind of peeking around, kind of seems like, oh, Walter, and
I think throughout the whole episode she was like that.
oh yeah, I mean it's pretty much confirmed that, like, you know, she likes she likes him. So
Even her little henchman's like, just tell him.
yeah, it's like just tell them your true feelings.
Yeah, pretty much. And I guess I think the weird thing for me in this episode in general, since, you know, I think the show fit well just having a low cast. It's just them kind of thing. But now that you brought them to a school, I was picturing like more people, but it was just like, hey, we just have these random girls in the background.
Right?
This is the school. We're the only teachers ish people.
Yeah.
I'm your principal, Neko? Yeah, Neko.
Nico.
Nico. Yeah, so I'm like, oh man, no, don't do this.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
Hold on. Not Nico. You mean Sanko?
oh, jeez. Oh, and his brother.
Oh gosh, he hates the word number 2. You know what Walter reminds me of? Walter reminds me of Mista from JoJo Part 5. How he hates the number 4,
Oh, jeez.
but the only difference is that like, oh no, it's number 2 for him.
But yeah, for me it's just the school is like, it doesn't feel like a school, you know. I guess
it
maybe
feels kind of like a hotel,
Oh,
honestly.
yeah, because it's
It feels
a
like a-
castle and you know.
Yeah, it feels like a hot springs in more than anything.
Yeah. So that's what I'm like. Damn it! Could at least put a little bit more effort onto people there at the school, other than just those people, and that's it, you know. But whatever, it's fine. That's the only peeve I have with the school.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't have the
But
budget for that.
It has a cozy vibe though all around.
And I guess we get a little moment with Bocchan and Walter in the spring itself,
Oh yeah, they got to have a little like heart to heart kinda.
without Walter being like, "Oh, I hate my brother" kind of moment. You know, he still hates him, but at least that little moment he got to talk with him without any rivalry.
Yeah, he like Bocchan even mentions like, oh, he's actually nice to me.
Is he opening up to me now? Should I talk to him?
Yeah.
And then he talks to him and is like, "Later, loser."
Yeah.
I was like, "Geez, come on, Walter. Kind of grow up out of that." I know he tends to care about his brother, but he doesn't, say it, right?
Let's be real here. It was not happening in this episode. I mean, with how the episode started, where he had Bocchan's like face like for target practice, I'm like, nope, it's not happening this episode. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, he'll grow up a bit, hopefully, in the show.
Oh, yeah, hopefully.
If he ends up being a maniac throughout the show.
But
yeah.
you know what's great though is that all around I feel like this is kind of like more like a date, especially for like Alice. It kind of feels more like a date for her. It's like, oh, it's kind of like something being able. So at least what I feel like with Alice, at least it's like it feels kind of like a getaway almost for her. It's kind of like a date kind of thing where it's like, oh, it was like I get to finally like have Bocchan here, and like we get to actually like be on a date and stuff almost. That's kind of what it is, especially with like the snow and like again with the hot springs and stuff. That's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah, so I'm curious what they're gonna learn. That's the real question. I guess because this was just the start of, right? Like, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. There's not much in this episode to talk about, other than they arrived to
really, yeah. Like all around, it's a nice like kind of segue episode. It was like we kind of already knew what we were getting ourselves into, it's like, oh, the Wizard Academy and stuff, but like other than that, like not much else really. I mean, I guess Cuff is gonna be getting some magic lessons and stuff, but that's pretty much about it.
Yeah, I guess introduced to students. Well, no, we got introduced to them, but we didn't get to know them other than them googly eyeing the Free, I guess that's the teacher's name.
Yeah.
Oh, oh no, wait, what's his name? It is Free, right? Or
Who,
did they say the brother?
The horse?
No,
Yeah,
the brother.
That's literally the Pegasus from the last episode.
Oh yes, the horse, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I never bothered like actually learning his name. I'll be honest.
Yeah, because he calls him Big Brother. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe it's like more kind of a symbolic thing almost, but I'm like, could be, I don't know, who knows?
But yeah, the girls like him and stuff. So we don't know other than that, I guess, right? With
Yeah,
the new girls. We'll see
not
what
much
happens
as
with
far
them.
as we know.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that's it. We gotta move on to the next anime. We have Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Season 2 Episode 11.
Yay!
Baby steps, right?
Baby steps,
The-
baby steps.
This episode was baby steps to the very end, and then
It
finally.
was, yeah. It's just crazy that we took a whole episode of setup to find out that Fitz is a girl, to the point where it's like, I do remember you, you're Sylphiette. Of course, how can I not forget you? Like, come on, man, come on, come on. Is it really like?
Yeah, because
It's-
in the episode 2, he was like, "Oh, you're a guy," and then like at the very end, I'm like, "Oh no, you're not a guy."
Yeah, it's
I
like,
was
I knew
just-
you were a guy. I know
Yeah.
you're a girl.
I was like, "Oh, jeez."
Yeah, this is where we're at.
Yeah, and that it was that whole situation, I guess, like where she really cares about him to a point that now we know the fact that hey, she loves him. But the thing is, like, I need them to get to know each other more, I guess, since they're not.
Yeah, we're finally at the point where it's like, yeah, they can comfortably mention who each other are, you know? It's like, yeah, you're finally not hiding your identity
It's funny.
instead of your childhood friend.
It's funny. Like out of the 3 girls, I think she's the perverted one.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
It was
I mean,
funny
like,
because the conversation. Oh.
yeah, because she's been leading him on, and like she's pretty much the whole reason why it was even raining in the first place.
Yeah, the whole conversation she was having with the princess, it was funny. I thought it was funny. You know,
Yeah.
her reenactment of what she thinks, what's
No,
gonna
I
happen
know,
in
yeah.
that scenario and stuff like that. The prince is like, calm down, calm down.
I know.
To a point where she's hugging the earth or the globe, the earth globe or whatever, that planet thingy.
Yeah, the globe, yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was funny. But yeah, that I guess that moment felt too fast, I guess. Or no.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Since they were stretching this whole thing, they didn't stretch that part, right?
No, yeah.
I guess they wanted to finally just went and done and finally just put it out, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, because that's how it felt.
It's so crazy to me that this is just kind of its own episode. Like this, like the way it was stretched out, it kind of feels like it could have been like its own, like half an episode, and then the other half being like being dedicated to something else. You know?
Yeah, because I feel like we're almost like. I know we started the school thing, but I feel like we're almost done with the school thing. You get me?
It kinda does, yeah.
Yeah, because we already got to the girl that does the teleporting thing. We're with Sophie already. Well, he knows it's Sophie, so I think a lot of these got kind of solved when they're not. Well, the teleporting thing hasn't been fixed yet, but I feel like we're getting close to that.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, so. And then of course, you know, he met with his friend or apprentice. Forgot what he is to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just man, it's just like, again, like not much else is really like not much else really happened other than that whole thing between Rudius and Sylphie.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, even Rudius is like, oh, I guess I haven't found my cure yet. He got a little bit of a jump start from the last episode, but in this episode it's like, oh no, I guess it was just that one time. That was it.
Well, that was like a meeting, I guess, since it's
Yeah.
been forever
That is true.
since they teleported. Yeah, we'll see what happens next episode, I guess, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, oh well, whoops. Well, next episode is the last episode technically, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. We're pretty much done. I think they're probably gonna be doing the same thing as they did with the last season, where it's like they split the seasons in like halves, I think.
Yeah, so I feel like maybe we're gonna leave off a cliffhanger. Maybe I'm giving a guess right now.
I feel like that's probably that sounds about right.
Unless they really end the school like thing next episode.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. But yeah, we gotta move on to the next anime. We have Psalm 100 Bucket List of Death, episode 8. Just kidding, no 8 this week for us. Sorry, Well, the show itself. I think they what do you call it? That was a schedule, and I guess this week we didn't get one, so we'll get it next week. So we'll be covering it next week. So that's it. We gotta move on to the next anime. We have
Jujutsu Kaisen, second season, episode 8.
8.
And yes, this is
Gojo was put deeper inside the circle.
The underground.
Yeah.
And the veil, because Gojo
It's a menace of society. I mean, a menace of the heroes,
Yeah, the villains.
Yes.
Because everybody's mother knows that Gojo's the most godly being.
I love that they put a lot of emphasis on him. Every flashback. No, not a flashback. Is it a flashback? A point.
I guess the strategy
The strategy, yeah.
of going into fighting Gojo.
Like, we're gonna make it the most impossible thing for Gojo to fight.
Which, since Geto always fought with him, he knows him so well. And that's why I guess the village has a super advantage of fighting Gojo. And I like when Gojo sees the volcano curse guy, and he's like, I'm not gonna let you down that easily. He's like, oh, you want that run back then?
Yeah, he wanted to kill him probably.
Oh, most definitely. He's
I like how the villains are like, ha ha, let's kill him.
we got you.
Just murdering everyone there.
I know.
Everyone just falls off the railing. I guess they were too compact that they fell over the railing.
Yeah, because we get an explanation of why like a lot of the humans are like down there.
Yeah.
With Itadori and May's group.
They got there a little bit too late.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But hey.
Because they were trying to get to Mr. What's his name?
Mahito.
Yeah, Mahito. But he was already far gone after.
He left already.
They fought.
But he was there.
Yeah, he was there.
But he left already. He's in that.
Yeah, that's why they got to that one weird lady that probably is dead. Or turning into those creature.
Yeah, as we found out that some of the people are transforming into the curse energies.
Yeah.
Itself.
That's why Itadori is like, it's all your fault.
Yeah, because
he was angry.
Yeah, he was upset, and I like how May knows Itadori's kind of like philosophy of doing killings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, so you could kill a bunch of these little dudes, or you could take on the big guy. And knowing you, I think you want to take on the big guy.
Yeah, man. He got it from his bro.
Hey, man.
They clapping hands forever, man.
I can't wait to see them reunite and fight Mahito if their opening's true.
Yeah, so it was those two and then Gojo in general. I felt like the whole episode was just between those Gojo and
Itadori?
Itadori's. Yeah.
Yeah, because we see Itadori's fight.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, JoJo reference. I always love a JoJo reference. And it was a locust, right? It wasn't a grasshopper. Or I guess they're related, both of them.
I guess.
But yes.
But he was clever.
Oh, he was super clever.
He loved saying he was clever.
Yeah.
And Itadori's like, hey, people usually don't say they're clever when they're clever. And he even second guessed himself.
I know.
Like, oh, am I actually clever?
Am I clever? I hate not clever people.
I was like, oh my god.
This is stupid, Loki.
Oh my god, that moment. I was thinking in my head, and it actually was kind of true.
Oh, his stinger?
Yes. His dangalang.
Oh, yeah. It looked very strange.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I'm kind of glad they explained it. It's like, yeah, his stinger lays eggs.
yeah.
So if he stings Itadori, he's going to lay some eggs in him.
Oh no,
Like-
don't say
Like,
that.
Devora. Or that bug lady from Mortal Kombat. Yeah. But hey, Itadori was like,
He destroyed that.
get out of here.
He demolished that, man. I was like, oh, damn.
This is how you killed people, huh? You nasty F.
Oh my god.
And
That's how you should kill every villain.
hell yeah, dude. And, yeah, he beat the crap out of this locust. So claps to him, you know.
I guess she was dealing with the rest.
Yeah, she did with all the. I wish we would have saw that.
Yeah, I want to see more of her. We never get to see as much of her.
I know Mei is getting the short hand of the stick,
Yeah.
and I guess her
The assistant that was introduced, right?
yeah, which they're related, but
Yeah.
they have a little complex going on, so that's kind of weird.
Maybe they're related. I'm not entirely
they,
sure.
they said it. I
Did
think.
they?
Yeah.
I'm not
when-
entirely
when
sure.
they introduced him.
You guys tell us.
Yeah. But do you want to talk about the fight? The Itadori fight? How'd you feel about it?
The animation was okay.
Yeah.
It was not, like I said, there's no oomph on it. You know, it's still missing the oomph. Like the action's good, but it's not like I felt the impact.
I got lost in it for a bit.
Yeah,
And-
that moment where I told you Itadori came out of nowhere, that I was confused. I was like, where the hell? Were you hanging on his back
Yeah.
when you punched him?
Mhm.
Like you came out of nowhere. So that's why I don't want to talk about it too much, because I could go on and on about animation. I love animation in general.
Oh, yeah.
So when it comes to these moments,
the only reason I bring it up because we talked about it last week.
no, yeah, that's the thing. I keep bringing it up because I hate bringing up stuff that that I already have known. Like once like I said, once you switch a different director, you could tell like the show's like move different direction. Like this show has a different, like, yes, they upgraded a bit, but at the same time they lost a little bit of it, At least the other show was a little bit more consistent, but that's just me. I feel like the consistency on the first season was beautiful. Of course, there was probably like a couple of issues, but not as often that you could see.
Yeah. I just appreciate the effort in it
Yeah.
because it is hard to do. Because how they were doing, they were like wall through wall. We're still keeping the combat flow through.
I never the one thing I never like in shows, and I'm probably how do you say lying? No, not lying, but not lying. What's that word?
What are you trying to say?
Like when you're excited for one show, but the animation you thought it was really good, but it's not.
Anticipated?
Huh?
Anticipation?
No, I forgot. Either way, the show, like, I had like high hopes right now, and right now just the animation isn't there. For me, it's still good. No, don't get me wrong, it's still good, but I'm like, it could have been more.
Yeah. I got you. It's always good to have more and improve it or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, because I rewatched last week's episode, and I still like that fight
Mm-hmm.
with the Mechamaru and Mahito.
Mm-hmm.
When I look back at it again, maybe I'll feel the same way if I watch this episode again, but I don't think so. But I do like the JoJo. Udas.
Oh, and the cameos in the
humans.
Halloween party.
Yeah, I saw.
Halloween thing.
Yeah, I saw Android 18 cosplayer, so that was fun.
That was probably more, but we didn't catch. Waldo came back again.
Yeah, that
We
was,
saw Waldo again.
that was funny.
That was probably more references to other stuff because it's Halloween.
Yeah, most definitely.
They're not cosplaying. They're costumes in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for next week with Gojo versus 3.
I don't know. Maybe we're gonna push that at the end again. We're getting pieces and pieces. I feel like we're not gonna get Gojo as much. We're probably gonna get pushed a bit more. We're probably gonna get the girl, maybe Panda or the other squads. What they're doing.
No, I think that we're gonna come where we left off. Cause
Hey, we'll see. Hey,
yeah.
My thing is where I think we're gonna go with Gojo for a bit, and then we're gonna cut off on Gojo, and then we're gonna move on to the squad. What the other squads are doing.
Because it's always the strategy with the villains, get Gojo out of the situation. Gojo's a cheat buddy, I guess.
And I feel like Gojo could take these 3 out pretty.
But he is in the type.
He's in a tight pickle, but I feel like he's
still holding it on.
He still knows what he's gonna do. Like, yes, he's gonna lose a couple of people, but he's gonna try to save the majority of the people. You get me? I feel like that's his mentality right now so far, because there was a couple of people that just died, right?
Yeah,
like in that scene.
The volcano dude was just rushing.
And then the other guy too, the leaf
golem?
dude,
Yeah.
golem, just slashed through many of them. And then the other guy used ability, but he used it on Gojo, and he was like, "No,
get it out of here.
get it out of here."
And he almost got sidetracked.
So yes,
So that's why I'm excited for this fight, because Gojo will be the one that can handle 3 people.
yeah.
But
So
we'll see. He is, like we say, he does the typical. And I like how they explained what's going on,
Mhm.
because it is like, Gojo's overpowered, and why?
and he's experienced over the years, so I don't feel like he's getting threatened that big, but they put him in a situation where it's more difficult for him. How
Yeah.
about that? There you go.
No, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And like he can't go blue and like blow up the underground.
Yeah,
Everyone's gonna
yeah.
die.
And he can't use his
Domain.
domain, and that's the thing that makes it more easier to just eliminate them, kind of thing,
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a feeling they're not gonna put him. No, they're gonna put him a bit, but not as much yet. I feel like he's kind of like the main fight compared to the rest of the squad, because we still need to see them in action as well too.
Well, yeah, because I don't think that's all the villains.
Yeah.
And Shibuya.
Yeah, because remember, you're missing the squid-looking guy in the opening, right? Or whatever it was, right? That
Yeah,
one creature.
There's
There's a couple of creatures.
there's
in
more
there.
people. And
Yeah.
obviously, Mahito's in the loose.
Yeah. Oh yeah, him too. Yeah.
So yeah.
We'll see how far our Jujutsu Kaisen groups are gonna get infiltrate this area, because they need to get in there, of course. Gojo gets in there because he's that powerful.
Yeah, he's God.
Yeah.
God powers.
If you've seen the 5th episode, you'll know.
Yeah. But yeah, another amazing episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. Cannot wait.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that's gonna wrap up the animes. And we'll move on to anime news. Starting off with last week. We wanted to put it in last week's episode when it came out, but
It was during our
recording session, and it ended around 1 a.m. So we couldn't put it in there. But it is the Aniplex Online Fest 2023.
our first online kind of event. Yeah,
Us
for me.
covering it. Us covering it.
Yeah, because to me, I never seen a online event kind of like this, like anime event. So this was first for me.
This was first for us in the podcast, and
Because I knew AX did online event during COVID.
I think this is their 6th year doing this, or 5th, as they were explaining in the.
Oh, and the Aniplex Online Fest, yeah.
Yeah, that's how they were explaining it. It was interesting. It was interesting showcase, I like to say, showing off new animation shows on the works.
They started off with the Demon Slayer performance, pretty much. That was cool.
Yeah, the live action. I mean, not live action.
The
live
orchestra.
performances were amazing. I really enjoyed the live concerts. They were super fun to watch. I wish I was there. That would have been a different experience. Like we had.
I wish, it's nighttime for us, but for them it was like midday and stuff. Yeah. So I wish I was there for that.
Yeah, like David said, the Demon Slayer orchestra, obviously doing the third season music, and we had the people from Mashal that did the opening, the AED. They danced and sang. Hey, that guy that did the opening, pretty cool dude. Just for being a rapper, he gave a lot of energy.
He was a big boy, but he had a
lot of energy in him.
The energy to rap and dance.
Yeah, so I was feeling it with
He looked like he had a music video right now.
It's funny because when we watched Mashal, I didn't like the opening like that. But when I watched him perform it, it was like, oh, okay.
Because he was getting into the music, man.
Yeah, man. I almost put it in my playlist. He almost sold me on it. And then I guess the other performances I liked. I like KANA-BOOM. Their opening for Yamada-kun level 999. That was fun.
Probably they were busy, and that's why they just sang one song. And left.
Because we know KANA-BOOM has many hits.
Yeah, I wish they popped out like at least one or two. No, like
another song,
another 2 songs, and then we out, kind of thing. At least.
But it was that they had a good set, I like to say. And the star of the show, the legend herself, Shoko Nakagawa. If you don't know that name, she's the one that sings the Gurren Lagann opening that changed her life.
And what else, man?
And she also's doing a new show that showed up in this fest. I forget the name of it.
I meant what other shows?
Oh, and she did City Hunter too.
And what else?
She did the City Hunter movie. And she did Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah.
She did the
Yeah.
So she's been around the block, but she's very, very well known in her music, and she just loves her job. But that was pretty much. Oh, the DJ. The DJ
was playing that
mix.
That mix, man, in the halftime kind of thing. You know when you're at a basketball game, they have the halftime play, or a football game. You always listen to the music in the halftime. It was that moment,
Yeah.
We got
or like in movies, the intermission. Take a break. He was there chilling,
playing them AMVs kind of way.
Them bangers.
Because we were getting some, anime back, like playing in the background.
Yeah, like
of that song. That was cool.
Yeah, like they had Lisa, Madoka Magica opening. But yeah, let's.
But yeah, the
live performances, they all were great.
Yeah, they were all entertaining.
So I love that.
I like our host and our host and
hostie.
Yeah, host. I can't say the word for female.
Is it a hostie?
No, it's another one. Hostess, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Either way, I enjoyed both of them.
Yeah, they were very well done. And also, since we are in America, they had to translate what they were saying live, and it was sometimes very inconsistent, but I don't blame them because it's live.
And our hostess, in general, she
spoke English.
Spoke English at times too.
So that helped. That helped too.
Yeah. She's also a voice actress, so.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, she's from over here, so that's why she knew English as well.
More power to her. So.
Yes.
There's a reason why she's still doing her job at Aniplex Online Fest.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the main meat, the main potatoes of the fest, the animes, and the movies.
To tell you the truth, most of these shows I really
some of them are airing now, or they came out last,
or they're gonna air
season, like Rurouni Kenshin. That's obviously this season. They talked more about it.
The Hypnotic Division rap battle, I think
they're getting the second season. Blue Exorcist is getting another season. So like these are shows that like have a fan base. So
and then we get a like new on Mashal.
Yeah, Mashal. They talked about Mashal again. Obviously, the new season coming out next year.
Yes.
So they talk about upcoming seasons. Seasons.
And then one interesting one for me was the story of a man turned into a pig, and returns a magic that should be special. I butchered that, but yeah.
Those are two different shows, right?
Oh, is it? Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Because I saw the dash. I don't know why that dash. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb.
Yeah, because the title's called
Yeah.
Butura, the story of
Butura.
a man turned into a pig.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That one's the one that caught my attention.
And yeah, that one's about, as the title says, a guy getting isekai, and he's not a vending machine. He's a pig this time.
And he wants to be turned back into.
He wants to go back, which is rare in isekais. They never want to go back.
He wants to be back to a human.
Yes. I guess other notable animes. There was Black Butler getting a new season. It looked interesting itself.
Heaven, what?
Heaven
Official?
Official Blessing 2, second season.
Yeah.
What else?
And then, we
Oh,
could
of
go
course,
to
the
movies.
movies. Yes. I think the one that really caught my interest the most was The Connoisseur, which is a woman. Obviously, what it says, she's a connoisseur of animal.
No, yes. I guess the humans run the hotel, and
I think it's like Koei, like animals and humans.
yeah.
But I really enjoyed the art style of it. It has like its pizzazz
Mm-hmm.
and its charm, honestly.
The music was awesome.
Very much so.
At the same time, yeah.
And like I said, I really enjoyed the art style.
Mhm.
And like our main girl, she's like, she's the rookie. She's like, hey, I'm trying to learn the ropes and give it my all. And then we have the other lead, which is a penguin, a very interesting design penguin.
Not a penguin, but yeah.
But it looks fun. It's coming out pretty soon for Japan. I don't know if we're gonna hear it over the States in theaters,
We'll see.
but that will be interesting itself. And another movie, which is I know,
Senpai, Bunny Senpai's movie.
yes, it's a big following here, and it's getting 2 movies, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, the one Rascals do not dream of a knapsack kid.
That's the thing. So when we watched this, first we were watching it live, but of course we recorded like we said, and then we came back to it just to check what we missed, kind of thing, you know.
So that was that one, and then there was another one.
Oh, we forgot about this movies. I mean these shows.
No, yeah, I know, but I was gonna get to it. But yeah, there was a lot of shows, movies. The movies were like the interesting part for me.
I think the three were the three on the 3 of them in the beginning were only those 3, huh?
Movies, yeah.
Yeah. Later on we get the other movies.
The City Hunter one.
Yeah. Those were the big ones. If anything, the ones like shown towards the end of the thing are the hugest one.
Yeah, City Hunter, which is doing well right now, is the day of recording.
I think the big one later on, where they were talking about anime wise, Solo Leveling was the big
that
one.
was the most anticipated one, and I really enjoyed the trailer.
Yeah,
It was different what I expected, honestly.
Yeah, I should check out maybe. I didn't look at Demon Lord 2099 well. I need to recheck that, see if that's any good. Not entirely sure. I don't remember the other shows that are here in the
Yeah, I
list.
think Solo.
Other than the
Solo Leveling was the one that was like, oh, that's gonna look good. And there's the other ones like, if you want to check out the list, what they showed, go check it out online.
mm-hmm.
And obviously the big one they saved for last was the Madoka Magica movie sequel, which is altering the timeline kind of movie. I'm kind of out of the loop with the Madoka Magica other than the show. These movies, I don't know where I'm at this point. But if you're a big fan, we're getting another movie.
Yep.
But yeah, it was fun time. It's like 6 hours. It's a fest, so if you want to check out next year's, go right ahead. But
Just make sure you could stand to stay this up for
yes,
certain people.
exactly, and not being translated very well. Not their
And-
fault. Not their
And maybe you'll get to learn Japanese.
fault. But yeah, that being said, we move on to the next anime news. We have
Oh man.
Attack on Titan, the final season, part 4, second special, and I think just safe to be say, this will be the finale of Attack on Titan
Hopefully.
season. I don't know.
I don't
the
think
final
it's
season. The finale.
No,
this is it.
No, well, it says it right here, final chapter. So I think they're doing it in chapters, not season no more. It's just chapters.
Yes, because as you know, we recently covered the last special last week. If you haven't checked it out, go right ahead.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, they showed us a trailer for, what.
And it's pretty much right after what happens.
Exactly. And me and they were like, "There's nothing. I don't think there will be a season like how we had the last one of stuff to cover. This is it. This is the big kahuna. This is the grand climax. It's do or die."
It makes sense this way now. Now that we saw the first special, the second special is gonna be like that too.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is the right way to do it now. Now that I think of it, now that they showed us the first special, I feel like this might be the ending for sure now.
Yes. So.
And it makes sense now how the title is the final chapters.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it finishes this way now. That's good though.
Yes, and it will be November 4th. This finale premiere, and I cannot wait. This is gonna be exciting. I'm hoping just to be done and to finally get off the ride.
And hopefully.
And how it ends, I really don't know how this is gonna end up.
Hopefully a good ending.
We will see.
We'll see.
Well,
Like we said before,
will Eren get his wish?
and we could finally end for me, an era of Attack on Titan since I started off with him. You get me?
It's been a decade.
Yeah.
A whole decade of Attack.
That's how much of a fan I was in anime wise, you know?
Yeah, very much.
That's
so.
crazy. Because, like I said before, I didn't say it in the podcast, but Attack on Titan was literally my beginnings of anime wise. What I treated anime as anime.
No, yeah, same here. I think when I started college, this was the talk of the town. Everybody was talking about the show like it was like Breaking Bad, a popularity at the time. And I had to check it out, and that's kind of my gateway into anime. But obviously, what I knew what anime was before I did, it's a whole bag of worms.
Well, we'll see. We might post a video of what we thought of it back in the times.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
We'll see what happens.
But yeah, this is finally the conclusion. Decade worth of waiting. Multiple live action movies.
That I didn't see because I'm like,
being at Universal Studios.
I don't know about those videos, man. I mean, those live action ones.
Hey, they were riding in Jeeps, baby.
But yeah,
Yes.
can't wait for this
To
technically final chapter, right?
Yes, so we will see. With that being said, though, we have to move on to the gaming news because we have so much gaming news this week. Starting off with the Nintendo Showcase. A lot of good games that came out of the showcase, but this is the ones that catched our interest. Starting off with F-Zero 99. We finally got a new F-Zero game, right, David?
Yeah, I thought that beginning part was gonna come out like as
A
you know
port.
the old school, the old school, like, you know, the first original port, and then all of a sudden we get the new graphics. I mean, the new game, you know, the
Yeah.
new F-Zero game. But no, it went from looking to F-Zero, and now it's F-Zero 99, the Battle Royale.
Battle Royale racing.
And I was sad after. It was still cool, but at the same time, I was sad because I was expecting a new F-Zero game.
Which I guess it kind of is.
No. They're just catching out on their battle royales like they always did. Tetris, Mario. Jeez.
Mario got a battle royale?
Yeah.
I don't even know about that one.
I think Pac-Man as well.
Oh yeah, that one I knew.
Yeah.
But
I think Zelda had one too, if I remember.
it's cool. This F-Zero 99. It's really cool for what it is.
It's pretty much the same like the other ones do.
But you could get to go in the air and ride a secret track there, bro.
Yeah, but it's kind of still the same.
And you could use energy boost.
Hey man, It's cool that, you know, fan wise, if you really like F-Zero, this is still fun.
This is something.
Yeah.
F-Zero hasn't got a new game since decades.
That's why I'm upset.
Yeah, but I would check it out. It's free.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
That's
check it out still,
That's,
but you know,
that's the fun part.
yeah. It's free. You can still play it.
If you have online for your Switch.
I'm just still upset. But yeah.
But yeah, a surprising entry. And we move on to the next game, which is Mario vs. Donkey Kong for the Switch. If you don't
Switch.
know, this is an old franchise. No, not the original Mario Jumpman, like the one where you go save Palutena or whatever. Not Palutena. Yeah, Palutena.
Pauline.
Paulina? Yeah. Her, where you're jumping over barrels. This is classic Mario versus Donkey Kong, where Donkey Kong's causing havoc and Mario's gotta go save the day.
Yeah, this originally started on the DS,
No,
right?
on the Game Boy.
Oh, really? I did not know about the Game Boy.
Yeah,
What?
it was originally on the Game Boy a long time ago,
And then it got ported
and
to
then
the
they
DS,
got to
right?
the DS.
Oh, okay.
I think
That's where the little Marios came in, right?
yes.
Oh, okay,
Well,
that's why.
That's also on the DS too, and I think there was 2 games for that system.
No, but that's why. Oh, so on the Game Boy, that one didn't have the little Marios, right? Or did it?
No.
Okay, that's why. All right, that's why I was confused. All right, never mind.
That's why, like, in this, like, if you watch the gameplay, it's very simple. It's very simplistic, and it keeps it tied into the original, like, Jumpman or, like, Mario or Donkey Kong, whatever what it was called originally. Because, like, it's very, like, platform heavy and, like, only one side, you know, like, not like the 3D Marios we have.
Yeah, because I remember on the DS one, you were supposed to guide the little.
Little Marios, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. Oh, okay.
And that one, you work with Donkey Kong.
Okay.
And
okay.
this one, you're kind of
You're against versus,
Yeah,
right? This is
yeah.
literally called versus for
Exactly.
a reason. Yeah. He's stealing them,
yeah, he's stealing them little Marios again.
taking them away from me. From me, Mario.
It's
Come
a me.
on.
It's a me, new Mario.
Me new Mario. Yes. Me new Mario.
But yeah, it looks fun. And I think the winning thing about this game, it's not full price. It is $50 off the bat. So
Well, it kind of it has that port feel, you know, but at the same time, it's new at the same time.
yeah. It comes out.
So that's good.
Yeah, it comes out February 16 next year.
Worldwide.
Yes.
Everyone gets it.
And so far, just looking at February schedule, it's gonna be heavy as hell. But hey, looks like a fun game. I would like to give it a try. Move on to the next Nintendo game. We have Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, which, if I remember, the original title was Dark Moon, I think.
Yes, for the 3DS.
3DS, yes.
So I'm excited.
Yes, it got that Uplift remake.
And I was just like, I was thinking to my head, man, like I played the original, right?
Luigi's Mansion.
So I was like, worst 2 like gonna go to. Like I didn't want to play it on the what do you call it, on the 3DS, because I'm like, it doesn't feel the same as the you know, the original. I played on a console. I want to play it on the screen, you know. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I never got it. Other games came in, so Luigi Mansion 2 never went in my radar.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, look, you know, the Switch came out. We get
Luigi's-
Luigi's Mansion 3. I was like, what? We just jump over 2 to 3? Damn.
Because technically there was a 2.
Yeah.
3DS.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, let's do 3, which it did a great.
Now, of course, you know, people probably went from the GameCube to the 3DS. You know, they own the consoles. Me too, but, you know, I wanted to play it console-wise.
Yeah, I got you. You don't
So-
want to struggle with the DS.
Yeah,
Controllers.
not the stick, you know. I didn't want
Yeah.
to be constantly with a
Yeah,
stick kind of
If
thing.
you ever play Kid Icarus, that is
That's
that
what,
is a challenge.
one thing I didn't like to do in the DS or 3DS. It's kind of like hypocritical. There you go. That's the word I wanted to say, hypocritical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Basically, I didn't want to be using the stick all the time, you know. I'm like, the only thing I did on the DS was blow for certain games.
Yeah, that sounded wrong.
Yeah, I know it sounded wrong, but that was a thing you did.
No, yeah. I remember. What was it?
The original DS. I
Mario
think.
64.
Yeah.
DS. You
Also,
blew
the Mario Party game. I remember you had to blow on the thing to blow up the balloons. And it was weird. That was a weird time for certain games. But yeah, so.
You think?
Jeez, I'm going through history over this Luigi game. Well, because I enjoyed the Luigi game. The Luigi's Mansion series is so fun to play with. You know, you're always with Mario. So this time it's just based on the brother. And of course, you know, the original Luigi's Mansion was the brother getting taken. You know, kind of.
You gotta go save.
You gotta go save him. So it was cool for once, you know, like he's being taken, and now the brother the brother has to take care of him, you know. Yeah. And yeah, the second one is like he just gets kidnapped.
Yeah, they kidnapped him.
Yeah, the doctor himself just kidnaps him, and he has to end up protecting this area. I mean, taking down the ghosts like he usually does on these mansions. So yeah, can't wait for this game, and once I probably finish this game, I gotta play the third game.
You have the third game?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's why I didn't buy it. I was like, I have to wait for the second one. And good thing I waited. Just like Persona 3, now Luigi's Mansion was also waited, and now I'm getting 2 of them. But that sucks. The thing is, summer of next year.
Next year, so it's gonna be a wait.
Yeah.
And this one.
Sorry for this whole conversation.
No,
I just wanted.
Dude, you're a big fan. That's great. That's what we like to hear. You know, let us know in the comments if you love David's passion for
Luigi's Mansion, man. It was fun. I love the gameplay of Luigi's Mansion. It's different.
Like for me personally, I love the Mario Luigi series.
Oh, when they work together and stuff. The RPG one. Oh, okay, yeah.
Those are. Fun.
I just got that game.
They're fun.
Yeah.
You got the Superstar
I'm gonna check it out.
Superstar is my favorite.
Think so. I got the GBA one.
Oh, okay. It's either it is the Superstar one.
Oh, okay.
They just remade that one.
Oh, really?
Way back. Years ago.
Okay.
But yeah, Luigi's Mansion 2. If you guys are excited, or you're like David, I had to wait for the sequel because I did not want to play on my 3DS.
Tiny screen. I want big screen.
You want big screen with the big boy controller.
I don't mind certain games on a small screen, but you know this one,
like Pokemon.
I felt like this should be in a big screen.
Yeah, big boys.
Pokemon could be back and forth. You know, I like it in the big screen and small screen.
God damn it, David. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion 2 coming out next year in the summer. Look out for that. But with that being said, we move on to the next Nintendo game. So many Nintendo games, which is Princess Peach Showtime. Launches next year, March 22, and this was the game they teased last showcase.
Yes, and it looks really fun.
Yes,
I love the whole costume, Sailor Moon costume swaps.
Transformations.
Yeah, because you know how Mario just swallows a mushroom and he becomes big, or when he takes a fireball, his clothes just change color. Peach's outfit completely just changes, like Sailor Moon style. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, very much so. And for some people's misunderstanding, they think it's the first Peach game, and that is not true.
No.
This is the second one because there was one for the DS, and that one was fun because you get to cry as a power.
No, it wasn't.
It was fun.
No, it wasn't.
It was fun for what it was.
I played
a
couple stages. It was not as fun.
It was fun. I played the whole thing. I love the cry power when you got angry.
Oh, geez.
You were a god. Anyways,
but that one felt like the regular Mario, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's more of a OG platformer Mario. This one has more of a
theme.
It's a theme, but it gave me more of the, what was it? What's the one? The 3DS? No, the 3D one, kind of one. I forgot what was it.
Super Mario, the 3D Land.
3D Land, maybe. Yeah, it gave me that vibes. You know, it's not like not 64 kind of movement or Odyssey kind of movement where you're like you could go like a bunch of places. It's probably like a small area of level. You get me?
Yeah.
That's how it feels. You know, it's not like the OG Mario kind of thing. It's that in between where it's kind of like you can move around, but you can't move around everywhere. You know?
Yeah, most definitely.
From what we saw from the trailer.
Mm-hmm. And visually, it looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
This is,
I wonder how she loses her crown.
that is true that she does not have her crown, but she gets a new thing.
And that's the one that gives her the powers.
Yes, a star ribbon named Stella.
And a new villain.
What was it? Was it like
I forgot.
a ghost? Either way, this game's coming up pretty soon, next year, around the March time, and
Yeah, this game is kind of themed over, like, I think you said shows, right? Like
yeah,
Broadway
stage
shows.
plays.
Yeah, stage plays. So that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's very cool. So each stage, she transforms to a different power up.
And it's cool. You could see the people in the bot. Oh, well, the other. I think Toads, right? They're looking at the stage play. If I remember.
That was a different game.
No, but this it was also a stage. I think.
Yes, the Toads one came to watch the stage play too.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks cool. You know, we got teas of a Swordmaster Peach and Kung Fu Peach and Baker Peach and Bowsette.
So
Just kidding.
I guess I gotta see. Well, I gotta play this game before I play Luigi's Mansion 2.
Yeah, very much so. This is coming out sooner than Luigi's Mansion 2. But yeah, it looks fun. And yeah, with that being said, we move on from the Nintendo showcase to the PlayStation showcase. We
Correct.
have Resident Evil 4 remake gets DLC, and we
finally the
Yeah.
DLC that
we all saw coming.
yeah.
We all knew it was coming right ahead, but it's separate ways. The Ada Wong side of the story of Resident Evil 4.
Hopefully, well, what I saw, they did show some. I want new scenes. Hopefully, it's
Oh, yeah.
bigger.
I do hope so too. Like they expand the 801 side,
Mm-hmm.
not just like a beat by beat of the original. So it'll be cool to see something different. And obviously, the other big news for RE4, VR mode.
Well, to tell the truth, I'm not that interested on the VR mode.
Really?
No.
Oh man.
You're interested, man? If you had it.
If I had it, yes, it looked cool. It looked like more suspenseful, especially when that Wolverine guy when they showed the.
Oh no, yeah.
That looked
A
scary.
couple of things, yeah, but if I had to pay, I was like, I don't know about that, Chief, man. Don't make me pay full price for this game that I already paid full price,
I think it is. You have to pay for it because it's gonna be in the VR2.
Yeah, because
PlayStation.
when I played Tekken 7, it has that VR aspect too, and
Yeah, for free.
for free,
Yeah.
But no,
But yeah.
the only thing that comes in for free
Oh,
is
no.
the mercenaries.
Oh, I'm mistaken. It is free.
Huh?
The VR mode is for free.
Are you sure, or is it
I'm
just?
rated
It's the
down.
mercenary. It
I'm
says it
ra-
right there.
I'm rated it down there
Where?
in the second paragraph.
Huh?
Yep.
Oh. Oh, okay. This winter. Oh.
Yeah.
I guess it's free. Oh, okay.
So yeah.
But it comes a cost getting.
Yeah, obviously you need a VR,
too.
PlayStation VR 2, which is not a
That's not a cheap.
cheap equipment to get.
Maybe if I had more games for the VR too, then yeah. But if it's just for Resident Evil,
Pass.
yeah, I have to pass. Yeah. Because that costs. It's like maybe 300 ish.
400.
400 for a
And
V.
then plus tax,
Yeah.
it's like almost 500. That's on
Yeah.
the console right there.
So you gotta make sure. You got games.
And you have to have the space.
Yeah,
Too. Like
that too.
Enough good space, I'm not saying like a arcade space,
Yeah, hopefully you upgrade your heart on your
The SD drive.
no, not even an SD drive. It's the new memories for the console. No, it's not SSD. That's old stuff already now. It's much smaller. But I
Yeah.
forgot the name for it.
But yeah, and also Ada Wong and Albert Wesker is going to be on Missionaries.
Yes, for free.
Yes, for free.
The only thing that costs money is Separate Ways.
Which They did not release a price tag for that yet.
I might be 10.
$10.
Yeah. Not entirely sure,
Yeah.
but we'll see when it comes out on September 21.
Yes. So if you want another reason to jump into RE4 Remake, this is one.
Yes.
With that being said, move on to the next PlayStation game announcement. We have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This trailer, obviously we know that was happening.
Yes, sir.
But I did not know it would be this soon. It is coming out February 29th next year.
I get I'm gonna repeat it again. I guessed it. I guessed when this game was gonna come out. Remember how you were thinking like later on down like year, like maybe 2026 if I remember, or it was sometime like that. But I told you it's gonna come soon, man.
I guess I was
just
wrong.
like Tekken.
Hey, I like to be wrong. And this ain't no different. And my God.
And if I'm wrong, just tell me in the comments too. Look, if you guys saw previous video, I mean,
No, I remember saying
Yeah.
it'll be a while, but
yeah,
like I said, I'm glad I'm wrong because we get to play this game next year.
Yep.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna take some days off of work. And I might miss the whole week just to finish this game because that's what I did with the original remake. I took a couple days off just to indulge myself into the Final Fantasy VII world again.
Yeah, so I guess I was thinking wrong. Damn, it's crazy that this game's coming out, but I was expecting it to be small. No, not small, but the size of the first part.
Oh
so
no,
with this,
brother.
Yeah, for the second part, that's why I'm amazed. Where I'm like, it's gonna be big.
Just to put perspective of where David's coming from, he has never played the original. And he did not know what happened after getting off of Midgar. Spoilers.
No, but the craziest thing is like now that I think about it, like the first part took a while before we got that first part, you know, and now that we're getting the second part, I was expecting it to be a small version. I'm not picturing like back then, but the time gap between the time. You get me?
I guess because it took so long for the remake to come out.
Yeah.
And
so now we had a short time span. I was like, oh, they're not gonna make it super big. Right?
I mean, if you really think about it, it's been 4 years since the remake came out. So,
yeah.
And obviously they've been working on it even when remake was happening. So it's happening between development and all that stuff. And obviously, if you watch the trailer, there's so much in this Rebirth trailer that if you're
I'm sorry I did not see it because I wanted no input on it. I just wanted to go in there.
Too bad, I'm spoiling the crap out of you. Anyways,
not too much, please.
Like I said, it happened literally getting off of Midgar. Aerith is disappointed that she does not like the new sky that she looks at, and there's so many references of so many events.
This guy's not pretty.
I like Cloud disguising himself as a soldier, that moment, the golden saucer scene, meeting new characters like Vincent and Kate Sith, and my God, the combos that you could do with your party members are phenomenal.
Oh, so they have more move set from the first part?
Oh, so much so, brother.
Okay.
There's even combos that characters you didn't expect that would happen.
Oh, so what they kind of used what 16 had a little bit more, or they went like completely? Berserk?
It has the integrate combo system, like with Yuffie is comboing with her guy friend. I haven't.
Oh, from the interlude.
Integrate.
Integrate. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Like she'll jump off of his pole and like she'll attack. Like
Okay, that's awesome.
Like in this one, she teams up with Barrett, and she uses some magic to enhance his bullets fire.
Okay.
Another moment where
they're really going into more.
More moves, more combos.
More move combos. Okay.
Like there's another one with Aerith is casting her spells, and Kate Sith's Moogle cat thing is eating it up and shooting a hyper beam out of him.
Okay,
and
that's cool.
It is super amazing.
So from the first part, we're getting
more of it.
Upgrades.
Yes, and obviously
multi upgrades.
There's
with new characters and them.
There's exploration, and chocobos are a really big thing if you play the original.
All right, quick question since you're so we're getting, I guess, because the first part was more introduction of the four, the four main, kind of, right?
Oh, yeah, our main cast.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
and then this trailer they're gonna show more of other people, right? But it's still gonna have focus on the four, right?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
This is our group
yeah.
because there are many characters. Even in the original, you could kind of skip 2 characters completely,
Yeah,
which is
that's why I was curious.
which is Yuffie and Vincent.
Yeah.
But maybe in this one they're gonna let you automatically recruit them.
Okay. Just make sure. I was just curious,
Yeah, I'm not trying to spoil you everything, but
Yeah.
like I said,
Hey man, it's coming up close. It's getting close already.
yeah, and it looks amazing. And obviously,
I wish I had
since-
that money for that collector's edition.
Same here.
When it came up, of course,
I'm pretty
it's kind
sure
of too late.
I'm pretty sure the day this is recording, it's already sold out.
Yeah.
But and obviously the new information with Zack being alive, that has never happened. So there's more expansion of the idea of Zack being alive. And
Are you gonna? I was gonna ask you. I guess I'm going off topic. Are you gonna get it digital or are you gonna get physical?
nah, man, physical, baby.
Physical. Okay.
I'm old ahead.
Just have that physical version of it, like
Damn
always.
right.
Deluxe or regular?
Deluxe, baby. I need that steel book.
You have the first one.
No, I have it just regular.
Oh, okay.
But that was during the pandemic, so.
Would you buy the steel case?
For this one, yeah.
Okay. I mean the first one.
Oh, if I had a chance, yeah, but that was only in the collector's edition, which was automatically sold out.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And I think it'll be the same case for this one as the date of this recording.
Yeah, because the first one was what Cloud on the
On the-
collectors, right?
On the bike, yeah.
On the bike. That was cool. And now you get Sathroth, his
Sathroth.
enemy.
Yes, on the pillar.
Crazy.
And
And the third one, who would it be?
Zack on the Sid spaceship.
Damn.
I'm just making stuff up. No, it would be Tifa if I was a marketing man.
Damn.
Tifa and Cloud.
Tifa and Cloud and
Oh, but I
Sephiroth.
have a theory, which David hates. Is Tifa's gonna die in this one.
No.
Instead of Earth dying, it'll be.
No, they're gonna prevent this. Remember, the shadow is the problem.
Oh yeah. They explained that too.
That's why.
In this trailer.
I'm already. My mind's already in the future, man. It's the shadow's fault.
And the thing that surprised me, because in the original there was so many mini games, and the Golden Saucer, which is the casino area, they also implemented new mini games, and that's gonna be fun, like chocobo racing, the racing, just on your bikes, fighting.
Still be doing pull-ups though. They still got the
I
pull-up
have
game.
no idea. I don't think so. And if
To tell you that one was the hardest one for me.
pull up one, yeah,
Yeah.
that one was difficult at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is gonna be fun. You could climb on walls with chocobos. I've never seen that. Yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fun.
I'm just curious how exciting this open world is gonna be. Hopefully, it's not as empty like other open world games.
Oh,
Talking about 15.
oh, damn, shot in the dark.
Huh? Well, at certain parts, you're traveling and there's nothing around,
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
man,
hopefully this one has.
you fight like a red giant sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super excited. This was came out of left field. Announcement's great. Visual looks amazing, and you guys know what scene I'm talking about with certain combo, which was like, what? That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
But I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to it. But we have one last gaming news, which was not.
Oh yeah. Before that, February 29, 2024.
Next year.
Next year. Yeah. That's it.
Look forward to that. But the last game we'd like to talk about is one close to my heart, which is Snow Bros Wonderland, announced for the PS5, PS4, and the Switch, coming out next year. And as many of people don't know, the Snow Bros franchise is something that I hold dear in my heart. It is the arcade game that swallowed up all my pesos down in Mexico, and it's just I cannot believe we're getting a new game. This is something.
I can't believe this game exists because I never knew about it.
It is so expensive to get an original copy of Snow Bros. It is so fun. If you never watched Snow Bros gameplay, it's simplistic. You're a bunch of snowmen who throw snowballs at enemies, and if you're in the top platform, you roll it down and you hit whatever's below it.
Hey man, maybe there was story in the cartridge boxes. You know, tell you the story there.
It was simple as hell.
How do you know, man?
Because I played the arcade.
No, well, I meant when it was console, maybe. They probably have it on.
It was a port of the arcade.
No, I meant in the you know how like in
I guess like in the instruction manual, the lore.
The lore's probably in there because a lot, you know, back then it was the lore was literally in the box art or in the box art or in the manual. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking too. Of course, you know, I'm going a little bit too ahead. Continue with your story.
So many hours were spent on Snow Bros, specifically the second one where you could be a baby. This game was wild, and every time I brought it up to people about Snow Bros, they looked at me like a confused child. Like, what is this game? You're lying.
Me too.
You're talking about Mario Brothers, and it hurt my heart. But I'm glad there's people in Japan that are like big Snow Bro fans as myself, and they made a new game. Like I said, Wonderland, and it's not like the original. They're doing something different, which is good. I'm not going to take that away from the direction they're taking Snow Bros.
Just like I said earlier, you know, the whole Mario thing with the 3D one?
Yeah.
What was it called?
3D Land?
3D Land. It gave me that vibes of 3D Land.
Yeah.
Gameplay.
Just to be critical, because I'm a big fan, it looked like a lot like Pac-Man Land. The game that just came out recently for the remake for the Switch, and it looked kind of cheap. Maybe needs a little bit more polish in the works, and it's just weird to see Snow Bros in the 3D world. But I have to play it. I'm gonna get this.
It looked interesting, so I'm gonna check it out now. I never played the original series or knew about the original series, so
yes,
this I guess it caught my interest somehow. And I guess you brought this to me.
And the fact that there were humans.
Oh, yeah, they got lore.
And that shocked me.
Yeah, we got a whole little video.
I thought we were watching a different game.
Yeah, so they used to be little boys, and they ended up getting cursed.
Becoming snowmen.
Yeah. So now they're trying to get back to being uncursed, I think, maybe.
So
yeah, and we didn't get no text or anything. It was straight out, right?
Yeah.
Was there text?
No, there wasn't text.
No, so we weren't.
It was a Japanese trailer.
Yeah, so we were just like, oh yeah, because we couldn't see the English one, I guess.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm super excited. I'm just very skeptical of it.
I don't think they'll fix the art. I think the art is.
I think that's just what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just.
But the gameplay looked fun.
Yeah, like I said, it reminded me of Pac-Man World or Pac-Man Land.
Yeah, because there was a moment where they rolled up the snow and then they chucked it to the enemy.
Yeah, the enemy boss.
Yeah, the bosses look interesting, especially that demon dinosaur-looking dude.
Yeah,
with his mouth open.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit disappointed in the graphic design, but with Snow Bros, it's a sequel. They
gotta support it, man.
Yeah, so I got.
Maybe you'll get a sequel.
You're damn right, I might get another one.
Yeah.
I hope my kids can play Snow Bros.
Yeah, there you go, man. Think positive, man.
I will. We might get a Snow Bros RPG.
Maybe you'll get the 2D version of it.
Ooh.
You'll get your actual remake.
I hope so.
Hey man, support it, man. Support it.
I want that.
Support this game.
I will love that.
And people who are listening, support this game as well. And maybe Omar gets his wish.
No, yeah. If you haven't played Snow Bros, check out gameplay on YouTube. They probably have it.
Yeah, don't play the original because you're not gonna afford that.
No. Emulate it.
Unless you're rich.
Emulate it hard.
or if you're rich.
That too.
Yeah.
And in that case, we accept donations on our Patreon. Just kidding. But yeah, Snow Bros Wonderland, amazing, shocking news. More shocking than Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
For Omar.
And yeah, cannot wait.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, that's gonna wrap up the news, and that's gonna wrap up the podcast. If you made it this far, thank you. And you have just listened to the Anime Squad podcast with your host Omar.
And this is your co-host David.
Like what you heard, subscribe to our podcast and catch our next episode every week. And until then, bye-bye, guys.
Goodbye, everyone.
Later.